Good day everyone. Yesterday I watched an interview on Newsroom Africa where many of the other parties that are running in the Western Cape for the Western Cape legislature in the provincial elections, the provincial ballot, speak to the interviewer about why they need to run the Western Cape instead of the Democratic Alliance. And I have spoken at length about why the Democratic Alliance is a problem, because of them implementing the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations in the way that they will, the UN not being an elected body, their goals not being aligned with freedom, human freedom at all. And I mean, people might argue against this. I say look at the evidence. But these parties present, which was the ACDP, Rise and Zanzi, they try to argue for why they should govern in the Western Cape. And the interviewer asked him at one stage, but you're called DA Light, that you have the same policies as the DA. Bosa was also present, and that your policies aren't that different. And the people didn't really know how to answer these questions because they aren't openly advocating for system change. In their manifestos, all they did was say how they're going to deal with all the things that people moan and bitch about on a daily basis, not considering that the system we are in is the main problem. And this is why the Organic Humanity Movement, or OHM, has got a workable solution, a workable plan to change the governance system in the country. And this might take time for people to wrap their heads around this, but we can change our constitution using the current constitution that allows for that, through people in Parliament voting for this. And like Abraham Lincoln, that convinced many people on the opposite side of the aisle to actually vote for the abolishment of slavery. This is such a big thing that if someone from OHM is elected into Parliament, that is what the person will advocate for and start to talk about people about the system change. And this direct election idea has become mainstream in the country and is being spoken about at even ANC Youth League events and many other events right now. So don't think that it's not possible to convince other parties to not get behind us. For MK Party, this is easy. Jacob Zuma could easily run for president in a future system. So could Cyril Ramaphosa, so could John Steenhuisen if he wants to. People know who he is. Helen Zille could do that if she wants to in that new system. But will they be willing to campaign without the funding that the taxpayers give them at this stage? And that is the question. And this is where better candidates can come to the fore. In the current system, you cannot get good candidates. The DA, the Freedom Front Plus, the ACDP, all the other parties will tell you, but we have awesome candidates. It's because they can still hide behind parties. And within OHM wants to get rid of the party system for that very reason, so that there isn't this patronage, so there isn't this gang system mentality. And that is why OHM does not have democratic processes within the organization. It's to make sure that it doesn't get subverted, hijacked, etc., like has happened with other parties in the past. OHM has a job to do, and that is to get system change to happen, political system change in the country, where we can change how we elect our leaders and elect those leaders directly, and then change our schooling system, our judicial system, and many of the other systems, and then create a country that is strong, self-reliant, that can stand on its own in negotiations with international entities and other governments. Thanks so much for watching. Look in the description below this video. You can support OHM's campaign there, with the links in the description where you can give donations via Payfast or to OHM's bank account, to make this awareness campaign possible for as many people as possible in this year, to know that OHM exists, that there is a plan to change the governance system. Thanks so much.